there's a very gentle grieving technique for when things in life aren't as you wanted them to be. And it's really about honoring your journey, honoring the fact that we choose the people in our lives to be in our lives and to contribute to our journey. And I have a belief system that we plan before we get here a lot of our events, or at least energy and learning. And then the people who contribute come into our worlds, and sometimes they're soul partners and soulmates, and they're these soul contracts people talk about, that they have agreed to do this for you, and other times they're just like players in your play, like extras, like they're your guides, and their guides agree to bring you together for this, and that may be all there is. So regardless of how important the person is in your life, we want to focus on the gift of learning that they bring and offer us. So when we say somebody hurt me or let me down or created some kind of pain, distress, we say we are hurt. We have this hurt. Some of our grief is that we got hurt, or that this person let us down and it hurt us. And one of the ways to celebrate your journey is to imagine that you're both sitting up in astral space, two souls talking to each other, and you thank them. You thank them for contributing to your life. You are grateful, and you honor the gift and the learning that they gave you. But you would like to give them the hurt back, to carry or to dissipate. So you imagine, with great gratitude for the gift that you've been given, you hand the grief, the hurt, the pain back, and thank them for their contribution, and disconnect the energy. And what is really blessed about these kinds of healings is that often when souls do something like this together and create the growth and the learning event or relationship, they're tied. And so if somebody has hurt you, when you forgive, when you release, or in this exercise, when you give the hurt back with gratitude for the learning at a soul level where it was requested, they also put down their connection, and you both are released and moved on. You both are able to celebrate your journey and appreciate what you asked for and what's come through in your world, without having to stay with the pain, without having to stay in the base level vibration. You can actually take the learning and grow and do this lovingly. But when you give back the pain or the learning or the grief to the soul who agreed to give it to you, you are both free and released. And if you have people who are around you and in your daily life and who are contributing or hurting or wounding you, you have your two choices. You get to take the responsibility, look at the pain, see what you are contributing, see where your lessons are. But you could also use this as a healing modality with their guides or with them at a soul level, and see how much of it is a pre-agreed arrangement by just, with each person, giving back the hurt they gave you, not to the person's body. We don't want to injure anybody, and we don't want to blame or contribute, to their soul, which doesn't hold a physical program of fear and critique and self-esteem issues. And just witness how many things change in relationships around you, how many relationships end and move on because they were never meant for more than this, and how many relationships deepen and strengthen because the depth of that connection is in the soul contract and in our soul family. It's a beautiful exercise because not only does it lift you and heal you, it gives you the opportunity to resolve lovingly with somebody else who's also on their journey. And this is always a win-win.